A front-end developer is a professional who specializes in creating the user interface (UI) and user experience (UX) of a website or web application. They focus on the client side of web development, which is the part that users interact with directly. Front-end developers are responsible for translating design mockups or wireframes into functional and visually appealing websites or web applications. They work with a combination of programming languages, markup languages, and frameworks to build the front end of a website. Some of the key technologies and skills involved in front-end development include HTML. Hypertext Markup Language is the standard markup language used for structuring the content of web pages. CSS. Cascading Style Sheets. It is used to style the presentation and layout of web pages, controlling aspects such as colors, fonts, spacing, and responsive design. JavaScript is a programming language that adds interactivity and dynamic behavior to websites. Front-end developers use JavaScript frameworks and libraries like React, Angular, or Vue.js to build complex web applications. Responsive web design. Front-end developers ensure that websites are responsive and can adapt to different screen sizes and devices, providing an optimal user experience across desktop, tablets, and mobile devices. Browser compatibility. They test and ensure that websites work consistently across different web browsers such as Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Internet Explorer. Front-end frameworks. Front-end developers often work with frameworks like Bootstrap or Foundation, which provide pre-designed components and styles to accelerate development and maintain consistency. Performance optimization. They optimize the front-end code, images, and assets to improve website loading times and overall performance. A back-end developer is a professional who specializes in the server-side development of web applications. They are responsible for handling the behind-the-scenes operations, data storage, and business logic that power a website or web application. Back-end developers work with programming languages and frameworks that are used to build the server-side components of a web application. Some of the key technologies and skills involved in back-end development include server-side languages. Back-end developers use languages such as Python, Ruby, Java, PHP, or JavaScript, using frameworks like Node.js to write the code that runs on the server. This code handles data processing, server-side operations, and communication with the database. Databases and query languages. Web applications often require databases to store and retrieve data. Back-end developers work with database management systems, DBMS, such as MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, or Firebase. They design database schemas, write queries to manipulate and retrieve data, and optimize database performance. APIs, application programming interfaces. Back-end developers build APIs that allow communication between the front-end and back-end components of a web application. APIs define the methods and data formats for requesting and exchanging information. Server management. Back-end developers are responsible for configuring and managing server infrastructure. They handle tasks such as deployment, scalability, security, and performance optimization. Authentication and security. Back-end developers implement user authentication and authorization systems to secure the application and protect sensitive data. They also handle data encryption, access controls, and other security measures. Caching and performance optimization. Back-end developers optimize the performance of web applications by implementing caching strategies, database indexing, and other techniques to reduce response times and improve scalability. A full-stack developer is a professional who has expertise in both the front-end and back-end development of web applications. They are skilled in handling the complete stack of technologies and tools required to build a functional and dynamic website or web application. The term stack refers to the combination of technologies and programming languages used to create an application. A typical web application stack consists of three main components. Front-end. This refers to the client side of the application that users interact with directly. Front-end development involves creating the user interface, UI, and user experience, UX, using technologies such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Full-stack developers are proficient in front-end frameworks and libraries like React, Angular, or Vue. JS. Backend. This refers to the server side of the application that handles the logic, processing, and storage of data. Back-end development involves working with server-side languages like Python, Ruby, Java, or JavaScript, using frameworks like Node.js. Developers are responsible for creating and managing databases, handling server-side operations, and implementing application functionality. Database. Web applications often require a database to store and retrieve data. Full-stack developers work with database management systems, DBMS, such as MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, or Firebase. They design and optimize database schemas, write queries to interact with the data, and ensure efficient data storage and retrieval.